Hey, welcome to Cool News with KL. Let's go. Guys, you know how much I love this news reporter, Mr. Trey Cerna, because he is a really good reporter and he's better at putting words together than myself. But, I mean, I am a koala. I'm not putting myself down here. But when it comes to Britney, his finger is on the goddamn pulse. You feel me? This is what he says about the new memoirs. Britney's memoirs are coming out. Can you fathom it? They found paper in the world. You wouldn't read about it. But let's have a listen to what he says.
So for weeks, fans have been asking, where is Britney's book? Don't forget, it was done, but there was a paper shortage. And wouldn't you know, look at this, Damage Control. We have this headline that drops this week. Britney Spears finishes her brutally honest memoir and it will shake the world. Britney's book is a story of triumph. It will cover her most vulnerable moments, her childhood being a little girl with big dreams, her breakup with Justin Timberlake, the moment she shaved her head, and her battle with her family over her conservatorship, said one source. You ready for the kicker? It is also a story of survival, finding her way out of the crippling conservatorship to finding happiness with her husband, Sam Asghari. The source told us Britney's book is brutally honest and from the heart. No stone is left unturned. It's truly a female empowerment story, her taking control of her life. I'm not even going to sugarcoat this. If Britney does not promote this book with her own voice, I'm not going to believe a single word of it. And I'm not talking about a post on social media with some long-ass caption, not some twirly video. I'm talking about I want to see her on TV promoting her memoir. But the fact that they're painting the picture of this whole happy marriage with Sam thing, I have a feeling Britney's under control of her story. It all goes back to the care plan that she was placed under, that we don't know about because it's sealed. But I highly suspect Sam has something to do with this, and maybe that's the reason that whole sham wedding happened. Yes, I believe it was a sham. I also gotta wonder, what kind of rights did Sam get over Britney's story when he married her? It's all very suspicious. And we're coming up on the anniversary of that wedding, and if you're not a hardcore fan, there's some things you probably don't know about that wedding that I'm gonna show you. And that's for my next video. Justice for Britney and free Britney for real this time.
See, he has been saying exactly what I've been saying for a very long time, almost a year actually, that we want proof of life. And all these huge things that happen in Britney's life, she never appears. Oh, she made a song with one of the most famous singers in the world, Elton John. He's iconic. He is, he's Elton John. Never even saw her. Never even saw her once. So exactly my sentiment. She's going to put out this book. And if we don't see her and we just get her spinning around in the poopy mansion like a crazed kitten, well, no one's going to believe it. And by the way, the only people that do believe it are the people that aren't in the know. And they think that there's enough people that really don't know the in-depth story of Britney and how she's locked in the poopy mansion, or she's dead, or she's a drug addict. All of them, because, the jury's still out. I could be wrong. But I personally think she's high on crack cocaine, baby. But anyway, we just want to see her. Even if she is drug effed, I still want to see her. I want to see her promote her book. I want to see her in real life, being interviewed with Trey Cerna. That would be awesome. Don't you reckon? But he has come back and put up another video which brings up even more awesome points. Let's have a listen.
You guys, before I get to my next video, I have some thoughts I want to share about Britney's book. More thoughts. It's not her book. I don't know why I didn't think of this when I initially read this. I knew what I was reading sounded weird, but look. Aside from Sam, everything it says that the book mentions, she's talked about this already. In 2008, in her documentary, For the Record. She talked about the breakup with Justin, the shaving with the hair. She talked about Kevin and the kids and everything. I can show you all the clips. Why do we care about this? Oh wait, we don't. This is old news. What I want to know about is that leaked audio that she posted on Instagram that talked about being abused and drugged by her family. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about when you canceled Domination and how weird that announcement was. And then weeks later, when we saw this, her getting drugged or allegedly and getting out of a rehab facility with Sam. Why do you post and then delete stuff from Instagram? Why do you turn off the comments? Why is your content still even more weird than it was before when you were in the conservatorship? Last year at that wedding, why were you the most least person seen at that wedding? It was your wedding. Are you gonna talk about Lou Taylor? What about your kids? Even under the conservatorship, you used to see them a lot. What happened with that? The conservatorship was initially put in place to help you. When did it take a dark turn? I'd like to know about Jason and the X Factor. You got engaged to him during that time. How did all that happen? How were you allowed boyfriends under the conservatorship? And a fiance? How did you do X Factor? There's rumors that you were drugged during that time too. Why haven't you been able to publicly address your fans about this whole situation? Hey, it makes sense. Those are all the questions we want, not your triumph to fame. We know how that happened. We made that happen. That's why we love you. Justice for Britney and free Britney for real this time.
See what I mean? He just brings up the best points. He's very concise and very snappy. I love this guy a lot. And even though we might not agree on every single point that he makes, he's a very clever, very smart guy picking out all those points, because that's what all of us think, you know? Comments off, spinning in circles. I mean, in my mind at the moment, the only thing that she could write in a book is, this is me in the garden dancing, hand on head, hand on boobs, walk forward, spin around, flip the head, arms out, and arms up, turn. That's it. Because that's all she frickin' does, man. Every day, day in, day out. And when he brought up the fact about Spam Asghari, you know, I reckon he is up to no good. Because I'm going to tell you something. I sent him a message the other day saying, do you get a chapter in Britney's fake memoir? Next minute, I was blocked. And I have never, ever been blocked by anyone in the Britney camp. Nobody. He's my first, and I was absolutely shocked. I cried myself to sleep. No, I didn't. And if you believe that, then you're crazy. This guy's up to no good. And we know when her song came out, he was promoting it like a bloody promoter. Hold Me Closer, you know, driving along in the car, listening to it. Yeah, awesome. And I just don't trust him. I never have, never will. But considering the amount of crap that I've given him over the year, saying he's got cheeky legs, all the rest of it, and then I send him a message like that? Wow. That was a big call, spam. You spam bot. So the plot is thickening, and this memoir, thank God they found some paper, hey? Thank God, because they got to print the book. But I must say, this Britney here, her hair's looking a lot better. They've taken her to the hairdresser and helped her with her mermaid crap hair. So that's one up. But you know how I used to think that this is CGI, this is blue screen, this is green screen, and this ain't Britney. Well, once again, the jury's still out on all of that. And to all the haters out there that say, you said you weren't going to make a Britney video anymore. Well, I never said that. I just said I'm going to stop talking about it every day, you fools. And anyone that likes my videos, please go and support my other subjects and try and help my baby little channel, because it is failing because I'm not making Britney content every day. It's a real shit show on YouTube, on Instagram, everywhere. You feel me? These clips that you are seeing are her latest uploads on Instagram. I shall not review what she puts on Instagram every day because that's lame and boring AF. But when I do make a video on her, I do use the clips. Her body's looking awesome, wouldn't you say? But there's one thing that's always bothered me, and not many people have brought this up, and it is the court audio. Remember when she did the big 20-minute spiel, glockenspiel in court talking about her, and Trey just brought it up then, talking about her family drugged her and all of that other stuff that she said? I'm starting to think that that wasn't real. I'm putting it out there. And even from the day it happened, I never thought it was real. But I was so alone in saying that I never ever mentioned it. Because I was like, I can't deal with the hate. But the amount of hate I get now, hey, I'm used to it. So I actually feel that court audio, considering how awesome AI is these days, an AI voice could have definitely done that. I mean, it is Hollywood, baby. And there is a reason why they, played this game of getting her out of the conservatorship and all of that. It could have just been so Sam could take over and pretend that he's married, all of that, while she's still locked up, dead, unhinged, spinning in circles in the jungle. I don't know. And thanks, Mr. Trey. You always enlighten my day with your knowledge. He really is a great recapper on Britney stuff. That's journalism school for you. But anyways, gonna love you and leave you, and I will see you at the top. Boy, cheers, ballers.
how it real, how it real, feels so real, how it real, how it real, how it real, and that feels so real, how it real, how it real, how it real.